Alright, today I'm going to be reviewing if the Apple Vision Pros are going to be ideal for landscapers or if it's a gimmick. We're going to see how everything is done through these today, right now. Okay, first thing we must get out, put the battery pack in our pocket, put the phone in our pocket. Actually, I don't need this phone. I'm all Apple Vision Pro. I don't need anything. I have literally everything on here. So let's commence with the job walk. First thing we're gonna do is gonna get in here and I'm gonna pull up the blueprint. This is obviously the driveway. Boom, you're good. Now the boys gotta make some curvy walkway as it says on the plan, and then a straight walkway going there, and then a walkway going to the side. Now, we're gonna wanna take our map and we're gonna walk over to the area where the work needs to get done. It's a little muddy out right now, but we're gonna put this here. We're gonna investigate where the door is. It's about a 4 feet walkway, brand new. This is gonna be all grass over there. And let's take it on over to the fence area. The boys have the Caterpillar here. Luckily, we can take our blueprint everywhere we go. So it's actually gonna be quite easy. I hear a lot of laughter in the back. I don't know what's going on. They better be working. So we have our blueprint. We're taking here. We're gonna go see exactly what they're doing. It seems like they're working. So we're gonna put the blueprint right here and inspect. In this area, actually, let's take it to a better spot. Let's go over here. Here's Caesar. Let's see if their dimensions are right. Now you see they're working on this corner over there. So in the blueprint we have pulled up, they're working on the area where there's gonna be a raised patio. We have a 6-inch raised patio, so it looks like they're doing all right. And this is the pool deck we're standing on. And on the right side, there's gonna be grass. So we're gonna inspect if they're doing things correctly. Hopefully I don't fall in the pool. It looks like everything is done according to plan. So we're gonna make this very large. And we're gonna go up to it. That looks pretty good. Right up to the edge of this, the walkway. Yep, that looks right. There's a tree here. Yep, that looks right. I guess they read the blueprint. Bloody shocking. So all in all, looks like they did good. Let's go ask them what they think of the design. Is this practical, you might ask? Maybe you can just print it out and do it. But we're trying to save trees. So we're gonna spend $5 grand to do that. Very interesting. Now Jose is gonna put the concrete in there. I have the blueprint right here.
Really?
Yeah.
That looks great.
You wanna see it?
I did almost sweat it, dude.
Okay, fine. We don't want Jose to ruin our $6,000 piece of equipment. Now, they're doing concrete, so we're gonna figure out how long it's gonna take concrete to cure. How long does in average conditions, concrete takes 24 to 48 hours to harden enough to walk on, 1 week to support the weight of vehicles, and 28 days to fully cure. Okay, nice. Is it okay if it rains after pouring concrete? Boom. Once the concrete has finished between 4 to 8 hours after pouring and has set hard enough to walk on, the effects of rain should be minimal. The curing process is chemical reaction with the ready mix, taking up to 28 days to fully cure. Well, now that we know that, that's fantastic. Let's bring the plan a little bit closer. Booyah. As you can tell, the boys are doing everything pretty good. Pretty good. They're gonna do a concrete border around here, so this thing can be raised. We're gonna put a roughing out a cap on there, Teco block, and then inside the field, inside the field, we're gonna do some bricks. Looking good. Hey Siri, set a timer for 8 hours. Now that we set a timer for 8 hours, that's when we know the concrete's gonna dry and we'll be good to go. This is how you keep everything efficient and very organized. Keep a timer on everything. Now I'm gonna give you my full unbiased opinion after wearing these for about, I didn't wear them for a week, but I've had them for a week and I've played with it maybe 4 or 5 hours. The technology is fantastic. Like you can search stuff, you can do crazy things. I can pull up Google right now. I can pull up my calendar. It's really, really sweet. watching movies that are designed for these are fantastic. I think it's really cool. The only downside that I see is my eyes start hurting really, really bad. And the fact that my head starts hurting. You gotta be very cautious with how long you use it for. And the other thing is it's very heavy. This is really, really heavy. The fact that this weighs about 4 pounds and it's resting on you. So obviously this being an Apple product, you're really, really geared into the ecosystem, and you can text, you can read blueprints, you can go online, look at your photos, settings, whatever. But my question is, who the hell would use this for work? It's cool for Fruit Ninja, for sure. Fruit are coming at you, you're like, whoopah, yabba. But besides Fruit Ninja, what else are you gonna do? Like right now, I'm gonna load up Fruit Ninja, I'm gonna slice some fruit away. And it's gonna be really fun for me, but you're gonna think I'm a crazy, insane person. Another thing that I don't like is if your battery dies, you have to completely turn it off and re-plug the battery in. So you have to take this thing off. There's no like hot swap. Hot swap? I think that's the word for it. If you sit behind a computer all day and you think that this would be a better thing, I would beg to differ. I think your eyes would hurt so much more. Don't get me wrong, it's really cool. Super cool technology. Is it worth the $5,000? Yes. Because if you go to the 80s and you say, yo, we got this crazy thing, you can play Fruit Ninja and you can slice fruit and you can surf the web, people will be like, wow, I'll pay $100,000 for this, $1 million. But today, when you have your smartphone in your pocket, it does the exact same thing that does. Now watch this. Okay, fruit's gonna come at me. Boom! Yeah. Sha, 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 sha. Yeah. Whoever said I'm not good at video games is capping. Okay, I can go on forever, but let's get serious. Get back to work. Fun time's over. What were we talking about? Oh yeah, it's very, very productive. Is this thing good for work? I don't think so. This thing is only good for play. You have a little fun, 20 minutes, 30 minutes, slice some fruit, watch a movie maybe. The only other thing I don't like is that you can't see what I'm doing unless I'm screen recording and then we play it later. Like if you and I had this together, there's no way we could interact with one another through these, which I think is kind of lame. I don't know why they didn't do that, because the whole fun is to be able to go and hang out and run around and chop fruit together, but you can't. So will I be keeping this thing? No. I have a 14-day return policy and it's going back. Do I like it? Yes. Is it cool to have for work? No, absolutely not. It hurts my eyes. My eyes already hurt. This is a pretty cool thing. It's a hard flex. Everybody knows that this thing is very, very expensive and not a lot of people could even afford to play with it. So if you have it, you are a guaranteed high-class nerd. Coolness factor for nerds, I'd say 10. Coolness factor for me personally, I'd say like a 4. Our parents always used to tell us, don't sit so close to the screen. Now I'm literally like a quarter inch away from the screen. So the comfort is not there. They did design this very well. It's super comfortable. I mean, obviously it's Apple, so they did everything fantastic. But comfort score, 5. Heavy, 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 heavy. This thing's a heavy hitter. Weight, 2. It's heavy. Picture quality, it's pretty good. Everything seems to be like 1080 or 720p, but when it's so close to your face, you don't need that many pixels. I would give it a 6 out of 10. Battery life is only 2 hours. It doesn't last very long, but you should never be playing with this for more than 2 hours anyway. If your cell phone is going to cause brain cancer or some kind of cancer or give you a third arm, this thing is definitely going to give you a second nose, 100%. Because all the radiation and all the waves, all the cellular data, Wi-Fi is literally going through your brain. You're guaranteed to die with this thing. I look like something from the future, so I definitely get 10 out of 10 weird looks, especially walking around in public or even driving. Okay, for the technology, I would say yes, it's worth the money. For me, no, but if you actually look at how crazy this thing is, where it tracks your eyes, I don't even know how they made this, where the cameras in front detect what's in your environment and then they can load the game on top of that. That's crazy. So 10 out of 10 for technology, worth the money, 10 out of 10. But because I'm a 90s kid and I grew up outside riding bikes, not worth the money for me. But I appreciate what they did. This is really cool. Okay, usefulness for work is 0. Usefulness for play, 10 out of 10. Yeah, if you're a contractor and you want to get this, don't. It's not gonna do anything for you at all. You can do a lot better things with an iPad, even better a laptop, or even better, your phone. If you actually want to use this thing for work, you'd have to be sitting behind a desk and have a bunch of videos loaded up. You would want to kill yourself because your eyes would hurt, your head would hurt, everything would hurt about the whole situation, and it would just not be good. I don't recommend working with these. This is only for play. This is for cool stuff. Maybe 30 minutes every now and then. You throw these on, you watch a cool movie, a little show, something immersive. Very sweet. But for everyday use, you'll go blind. Not good.